Hello everyone, you're welcome. So, in this video, I will tell you about integration by substitution. So, after knowing how to perform integration, there are methods to solve integration. And broadly, there are three methods to find integration. Number one, integration by substitution. Number two, integration by partial fraction. And number three, integration by parts. So in this video, I am telling you about integration by substitution. So before performing this type of integration, you have to, identify the forms. Broadly, you will come across three type of forms while you are solving integration by substitution. You have to recognize what is the function and what is its derivative. So this is one of the form. In this type of form, you will have a function, and with this function you will have derivative of the same function, that is f dash x. And I have written with the red color so that you can understand. So we have a function, and along with it we have derivative of this function. Type 2, you will have a function fx in the denominator and its derivative in the numerator, that is f dash x dx. So this is the second form of substitution. Now in the third form, you will have the function fx hidden in some another function. You have to identify that your fx is collaborated with another function, but its derivative you are having with dx. So whenever you identify these type of forms, because while performing this type of integration, you have to identify that which function we have to substitute. So what is the meaning of substitution? Suppose I am taking form 1. In this type of question, what you have to do? So just see. In this type of question, you have to put fx equal to some another variable like t. So fx is equal to t. If you differentiate it both sides, so you will have f dash x on left hand side and on right hand side dt upon dx. And if I am carrying dx on left hand side, so it can be represented as f dash x dx equal to dt. So now we have to substitute these two things. What? In place of fx, you have to put t, and in place of f dash x dx, you have to put dt. So your integration will become, in place of fx you are putting t, and in place of f dash x dx you are putting dt. Now you know how to perform integration. So this integration will be t square upon 2 plus c. But don't forget to resubstitute the value of t. And what was the t? T was fx. So you have to write fx in place of t because it is square upon 2 plus c. And we can get the answer. So you have to recognize that which function you have to put equal to t, that is another variable, and in this way that f dash x and dx, that is the derivative along with dx, will become dt, and the substitution occurred and we are able to solve the question. Similarly, see this form. In second form, you see we will put again fx equal to t. Now I am writing down directly this term. So this means f dash x and dx will become dt. So see what will happen. So in place of fx, you are putting t. So your integration will become t in the denominator. Then in place of f dash x and dx, you will have dt. So it is 1 upon t. This is the integration of 1 upon t. And you know the integration of 1 upon x? You know very well, integration of 1 upon x is equal to log x with base e. This is 1 upon x integration. Similarly, the integration of 1 upon t will be log t and plus c. You know log is not defined for the negative value. So generally we write modulus here. But sometimes you forget to write, but factually you have to write modulus with log. Now we will putting back the value of t, and what was t? Your t was fx and plus c. So this is your answer. So see again, you have put fx is equal to t. Then after differentiating, that is f dash x with dx is equal to dt. So these two substitution you are putting in your integration, and you will have 1 upon t dt, then you can solve. And keep in mind this thing, whenever you have this situation that in denominator there is a function and in numerator the derivative of that function. So see this form carefully. So finally you will have the answer log fx. In some big question we can apply this thing directly. How? Whenever you have denominator, a function in the denominator and its derivative in the numerator, then the answer will be log fx. Now come to the third situation. In this situation also it is depending upon what type of phi is given to you. So but the same thing that you have to put fx is equal to t, and finally f dash x and dx will equal to dt, and after making these substitution you will have integration of the type that a function in t, in place of fx you have put t, and then f dash x dx is dt. Now you will perform this integration according to the function phi. So I think you might have observed that in this type of question it is very necessary to identify that to which function we have to put equal to t, so that your integration can be simplified and solved. So I will tell you some important integration, and by substitution we will perform those integration. So keep watching. Now we will do these three questions, and the benefit of these three questions is that they are formulae also in themselves, like what is the integration of tan x, sec x and cosec x. So we will prove these questions like problems, and later on we will apply these questions as a formula. So now first we are starting from tan x, integration of tan x. So you know integration, tan x can be written as sin x upon cos x. Now you have a situation that which function you have to put as a t. So if I am putting sin x as a t, then the differentiation of sin x cos x, but it is not with dx. So your derivative should be along with the dx. So we have to put cos x as a t. So now we are putting like cos x is equal to t. This is our substitution. This is our fx. Cos x is equal to t. So differentiation of cos x will be minus sin x, and with dx, and differentiation of t is dt. But we don't have minus sign, so we can write like this: sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So now these substitution we have to make, like in place of cos x you will write t, and in place of sin x and dx you will write minus dt. So these two substitution you have to make. So your integration will be, in place of this you will write minus dt, and in place of cos x you will write t. Minus sign can be taken out, and directly we are doing the integration of 1 upon t, you know, log t, obviously base e, and plus c. Now we have to put back the value of t. What was your t? Your t was cos x. So log cos x plus c. So this is your integration. You have solved the integration. That is the integration of tan x is minus log cos x plus c. But we can derive it also like minus log cos x plus c. You know the property of log, this is like minus 1, and it will become the power of cos x, that is minus 1 plus c. So it can be written as, now power cos x minus 1, it means that we have 1 upon cos x, and you know 1 upon cos x can be written as log sec x plus c. So mathematically these two are same. So the integration of tan x can be written as minus log cos x or log sec x. So this is, we have done this question with the help of substitution. So now we are solving question number 2. Keep watching. Now second question, sec x dx. So we have to deal this question smartly. I mean, what we are going to do, see, sec x. So we are multiplying by sec x plus tan x and dividing by sec x plus tan x. So we can write like this, because these will cancel and we will left with again sec x, so we can do. So now we will multiply sec x to this. So sec square x plus sec x tan x upon sec x plus tan x dx. Now we will put sec x plus tan x as a t. Why? We will put this function as a t. So put sec x plus tan x is equal to t. Why I am putting this? You just see, differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x, and differentiation of tan x is sec square x. So this is the differentiation along with dx equal to dt. So now we will put sec x plus tan x as t, and this thing whole dx will equal to dt. So we will make this substitution. So our question will become, so this whole thing will become dt, and this is your t. So the substitution happened. Now 1 upon t integration is log t plus c, obviously base e, and this is modulus. So log e, and what is your t? That is sec x plus tan x and plus c. This is your answer. And you can apply it directly also. I have told you that whenever you have this situation, that is any function and its derivative in numerator, if you have this form, so you know your direct answer will be log fx. So this is the function and its differentiation is numerator with dx. So the answer will be log sec x plus tan x. We can write directly. Now we will solve third question. Now third question, cosec x dx. We have to integrate this cosec x dx. So similarly, as we have done in sec x, we will multiply by cosec x minus cot x and divide by it. So now we will multiply it. Now you have to see the situation. We have a function fx in the denominator and its differentiation in the numerator. See, the differentiation of cosec x minus cot x is this. You can check it. And this is the situation. we have a function in the denominator and its derivative in the numerator, then the answer will be log fx, log this function. So we will apply the same logic here. So this is a function and its derivative. So the answer will be log of this, that is log cosec x minus cot x. So we have understood that how to substitute in integration. In second video of integration by substitution, I am bringing you more question for you so that you can understand how to make substitution. Thank you very much.